Okay, we should be up and running. Oh god, my head's out of frame. There we go. Okay. Let me make sure that everything is as it needs to be. And let me pull up chat. I know obviously we are doing an early stream today. There we go. Now I can see chat. I feel like there has to be a better system than phone plus laptop. But I guess, most people who stream, at least like streamers, TM, stream from a desktop as far as I know. And I would assume have two monitors, right? So you could have game on one and chat on another. This is my thought. But actually, who's to say? You know? But we're here. And yeah, we're gonna do more Witcher today. Eventually, I will probably settle into just doing Witcher Wednesdays, and then play other games Monday, Friday. But right now, I'm just really enjoying the game, so I don't want to only play it on Wednesdays. I want to play it all the time. So that's how that's been going. But that's kind of the general plan in my head, at least. Obviously that will shift. We turn down the volume a little bit. There we go. And then specifically, next week there will probably be no streams, which I will mention again once we hit the end of stream, because my partner, who is in college, will be on spring break, so we are taking a little miniature vacation, and so I will obviously not be streaming during that, because, originally I was considering trying to stream, but honestly, I just think it would be too much. And, there's enough stress in the world. I have enough stress in my life. I don't need to worry about that, So. And let me make sure my laptop is actually charging, because if it dies in the middle of this, that would be what I'm gonna call unfortunate. But yeah. So, we're doing Witcher today. Other than that, let's see, what else do I have going on? Yeah, it's good. The weather here has been nice. It was a little bit drizzly earlier this week, but oh, big yawn. Goodness. That is cleared up. Today we're doing an earlier stream because I'm supposed to go out with friends tonight, and we're supposed to meet at 6, which means my usual, or 6:30. So my usual, 5 to 7 time is not gonna work for obvious reasons. So we're here 4 to 6 instead. So I can still stream to you and go out with friends. We're celebrating one of my good friend's birthdays. So that's exciting. He's turning 22, I think. Yeah, I think so, 22. So that's really exciting. And, it'll be good to celebrate with him. I got him a present. He doesn't watch stream, so I can tell you what the present is. It's a game. It's a card. I guess it's not a board game. It's a card game. But basically the whole thing is it's like partially a word game and partially, not really trivia, but like just a quick thinking on your feet game. If you've ever played Anomia, I think it's pretty similar. I've never played it before, but it looked cool. The reviews were good. Yeah. I bought it from the local game store here, which is great. They have a really incredible collection and selection of games and dice and all those things. And I got him a card that's, you know, cute and silly, and I wrote, you know, nice things in it, because I like him, and he's a good guy, and, you know, I'm happy to be his friend. So, yeah. Yeah, but we'll get started on The Witcher. We are, of course...
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land.
Guys,
his mission,
we have
gather
audio
intelligence about Ciri.
for the cutscene?
Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
We're looking for the witch first, because I don't want to deal with the Baron yet. That's how I'm feeling. But here we are. Here's Geralt. Oh yeah, we're in this new town, and we said the first thing we were gonna do was play Gwent with this merchant, because...
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
It's also interesting to hear that pronounced Bazaar, because I've always heard it pronounced Bezoar. Fuck it. Let's play for 10 crowns.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't
Love
be bad.
to gamble. Let me grab my hair tie real fast. I think we'll stick with this. We will probably swap this guy in, though. And who will we pull out? Yeah, we'll remove these guys. And we only have one poor, or no, we have 2 poor fucking infantry. Okay, cool. Because, you know, they get good things if they work together. I'll probably also pull out Yarpen Zigrin. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. I mean... Here, why don't I... No, I like having these cards. Okay. Let's rock. I feel like we only need 1 of each of these, you know? And 1 clear weather, if that. Okay. I think that's it. That feels good to me. Hi, Ravenpaw. Glad you could make it. Oh, goodness. We are starting off with Gwent today. Choose a card to redraw. Okay, so we have Torrential Rain. So we only want the poor fucking infantry if we have another one, which we don't. So we will get rid of him. Great, we like that. He's a spy. So he counts towards the opponent's total, but he allows us to draw cards. And he's close up, so the Biting Frost will get him. So I'm going to take out the Siege Combat. Though he's going to allow us to draw 2 cards. Okay. Siege Expert gives +2 siege units. I mean, honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, again, he's only useful if we have other ones that are like him, but we're gonna draw 2 more with the spy. So the likelihood that we draw another one isn't super low. Maybe we should just swap him. Yeah, let's just swap him. That's not what I meant to do. That's okay. Or maybe it is? Oh yeah, it just swapped it with her. Okay. So my first thought is we'll just start out... No, you know what? We're gonna start with a spy. Because I just want cards, you know? Great. More siege weaponry. This guy like ghoul. What does ghoul do? Tell me about the ghoul. Find any cards with the same name in your deck and play them instantly. Okay, but he didn't. Interesting. Maybe that's an ability you can activate? Unclear. Unclear. I will go ahead and put a... Yeah, let's just put a catapult down back here. Just to make us even, you know? Harpy, what do Harpy do? Can be placed either in the close combat or ranged combat, cannot be moved once placed. Fair enough. Yeah, because this guy is playing... Yeah, a monsters deck, which is intriguing and could be fun to play in the future. But this just happens to be the deck for which we have cards. Okay, so they're at 8. So this guy gives +1 to everybody in the row. But I think for now, I want to potentially do a close... This is the close combat one, yeah? Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Biting Frost. Because then that spy we played is only worth 1. Oh, clear weather. Never mind. Say lovey. Okay. Then... Why don't we go ahead and do this? It's not my favorite, but, you know. Torrential Rain? No thank you. I will, in fact, use his ability to clear that Torrential Rain. And now we're back up. Werewolf. Okay. So I want to save our siege for if we have a big round later on. So I'm going to go ahead and feel like we can probably play this. Great, because the thing about this game is you need to win 2 rounds. Hi, first time playing? Hi, Crazy Capybara. This is my first time playing The Witcher 3. Because you're new here, I'll go ahead and let you know. Hi, I'm Aeon, also GreenHairedGaming, and we play lots of things, but right now we're playing The Witcher. I love this world. I'm very familiar with it. I've read most of the books, and though I'll say it's been a couple years since I've read the books. I read them in high school. It's been more than a couple of years, man. I would really like to win this first round. I also love The Witcher, and then I've seen the TV show. I have thoughts TM about the TV show, but, you know. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna forfeit this turn and then win the next 2. Or maybe we can still win this. I feel like we can still win this, and maybe that's overly optimistic to say, but I think we got it. This is Siege, so I don't want to deal with that right now. Because that'll hurt him more than it hurts me. So we'll just keep doing our mid-range guys. But yeah, so we are not very far in the game. Okay, here's what it is. He only has 2 cards to play. We can win if we just keep outplaying him, I think. I mean, that's where I'm at, right? Let's trebuchet it up. And by trebuchet, I do mean catapult. Pick any weather card from your deck. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so we're 6 behind. He only has 2 cards. God, this is such a bad idea, what I'm doing. So this would bring us to reading the books. Oh my, I read a short story in the magazine before the books were made. Yes, I am that old. Hey, it's all good. We welcome all kinds here. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to keep introducing myself. I have a degree in microbiology. I'm currently in between jobs and waiting for a PhD program because of everything happening in the world. Hang on. This would bring us to 23, 24, which is not enough. We can win this. mean, the worst comes to worst, I lose 10 crowns, you know? But yeah, I'm, you know. He has 1 card. Okay. So we would need 6 more to win it. If I put down one of the infantry cards, that gives us 29, 30, 31. Okay, and then if I put down another infantry card, that gives us 32, 33, 34. So we could tie, but then, yeah, no, we need to pass. That's the smart play. But yeah, anyways, I love gaming. I love this world specifically. So yeah, we're playing in it. Lots of fun. Oh, that's a pain. What does that ability do again? We're gonna lose. Ugh. If only it had been a different card. For shame. But yeah, Crazy Capybara. I mean, obviously you've read those short stories. How else did you get into The Witcher? I mean, obviously, games, I'm guessing? Also, welcome to this stream. Feel free to give us a follow if you know, like what's going on. Oh, you already did. Thank you for the follow, Crazy Capybara. Okay, well, if we're gonna lose, we might as well do so in style. And only lose by 2 points. That's okay. Sometimes you lose at Gwent. This is how it is. But we have a whole other person to play at Gwent.
I looked at that merchant's bag.
Hell yeah, Horsehide.
What do you say we join?
Wait.
I don't know.
Is it, okay, this is the merchant I just talked to. He moved. Okay, but then there's this guy over here. There's this table where we can enhance our armor. Cool. Okay. And then the armor, I think, also can play Gwent?
Grim Reaper must be up.
That's my guess.
You
at
ain't
least.
safe less you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank
Yeah,
one-handed
yeah, you gave me
Gabrielle
this
ensures you get the first shot
Unfortunately,
and the
you
last word.
aren't cool enough to make my cool sword that I want. So that sucks. Uh-oh. My PC needs to be plugged in. I'll be right back.